Hello students, our today's method is scanline method. We had already discussed about the hidden surface method in last lecture, and we had discussed one of that method, that is Z buffer algorithm. Z buffer, and we had already discussed two kind of method, objects method and image space method. As we had already discussed that image space method, in which we decide the visibility of a scene pixels by pixel on the projected plane. So most of the hidden detection algorithm that we use fall in the category of image space method, and the Z buffer algorithm that we had already discussed yesterday, that also fall in the category of image space method. Scan line method is also a image space method to identify the visible surfaces. So this method has depth information only for one single line. This is a scan line method, so it has the depth information for only one single line at once. We must group and process all polygons intersecting a given scan line at the same time before processing the next scan line. So first of all, we have to identify one scan line, then we have to find out the depth information of that, and then we have to process all the polygons that are intersecting that particular scan line. So the two important tables are here. One is the edge table, another one is the polygon table. These two tables are, so first of all we have to find all the pixel that are within the current scan line. So we have to denote these current scan line by I and the point of the object lying on the scan line by point J. So for each position ij on this scan line, find the depth value of the polygon. So J represents the intensity value. With the value I and J, the minimum depth value is stored in the refresh buffer. So for all the polygon surfaces, we have to repeat the same process. So first of all, we have to do this operation for a single line, and then we have to repeat the process for all the lines. Our next topic is Painter's algorithm. This method is used to implement both in image space as well as object space method. So it is also called depth sort or priority algorithm. It processes polygon as it get painted onto the view plane according to the distance from the viewer. So here it use the method that it process the polygon that it is painted onto the view plane according to the distance from the viewer. As the painter, so suppose we as a painter, what painter do before painting? The painter first paints a background, and then he paints the most distant object, and after the nearest object, and so on. So this is the procedure of normal painting that we paint. So in the same way algorithm works. Painter first paints the background, then he paints the most distant object, and after that the nearer object, and so on. So nearer polygons are painted on or over distant polygon which partially or totally overlap them. So this is the basic process of this painter's algorithm. If Z object overlap with other, as stated in figure B, this correct order can be maintained by splitting. General process that we paint on any view plane. First of all, we paint the background surface, then the distant object, then the nearer objects are painted. So this is a basic process performed by the painter's algorithm. This is again an image space method as well as object space method, and it is also called depth sort algorithm. Algorithm is painter. This is the basic procedure of overlapping. So overlapping in y direction and in x direction, first of all we have to check overlapping in x direction, then we have to check whether there is overlapping or no overlapping, and then we have to complete the process. So, thank you.